What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with another edition of the Wednesday Pile. Pretty much everything I picked up from the comic shop. Not everything at the comic shop, but I picked up just enough. And I'm here to share it with you guys. So, yeah, it's kind of a crazy day. How you guys doing? You know, it's been kind of crazy. Like, traffic sucks on the road right now. And the weather is too damn hot to go outside. Well, you could go outside if you want, to each their own. And for me, I prefer to sit back and chill out and read some comic books right now. So, first of all, I just want to show you guys stuff I picked up from the comic shop, which I thought was pretty interesting. Starting with this one here, guys. This is another Image number 1. I picked up 2 copies of it, just in case. It's called Crosswind, and it's written by Gail Simone, and the artist is Kat Staggs. And I'll be honest with you guys, the art in here, I mean, it's one of those things where it's very, very interesting. I mean, I've never seen. I mean, it's some of the best art actually I've seen from an Image number 1, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know. I had a pretty good feeling about this one as a number 1. Never heard of it. I'm not real familiar with what it's about. But as soon as I saw it, I figured I'd pick up 2 copies just in case. So you never know. They had a couple of number 1s that came out actually. This one may be a pretty popular one. I have no idea what it's about, but I know there's quite the variant cover on eBay for a pretty hot price. Shirtless Bear Fighter number 1. This one, I'm just reading for the name of the title. It's just, you know, how often are you going to find somebody shirtless fighting a bear? So, I mean, it pretty much just says what it's about right in front of you. So, yeah. I was able to snag the last copy. Maybe I'll find that. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna look for the variant. I saw what the variant looked like, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I think I'm good. But maybe I'll find another copy to put aside. But yeah, I don't want to overdo it by buying multiple copies of number 1 from Image. You never know what you get out of that. And this one I've heard some pretty good things about. Another Image number 1. I know it's like sensing a theme here. Kill the Minotaur, and yeah. Pretty cool looking cover. They had an ash can cover of it at my LCS, and I was thinking about getting it, but I said, I just got another copy of this, you know, just for the hell of it. And yeah, Kill the Minotaur. Sounds like something pretty cool, and looking forward to reading it tonight. Maybe I'll put together a review about what I think of it. Pretty much the only DC book I picked up out of this pile here was this one here, which I didn't even realize, you know, too much about. I actually had no clue. I mean, yeah, it's a $5 book, you know, Wonder Woman and the Tasmanian Devil. Doesn't look like the Tasmanian Devil. How to tell Jim Lee that, because he did the cover. Yeah, you know, too bad Jim Lee didn't do the interiors for it. Would probably made his book a lot more of a popular book, but you know, I'm pretty satisfied with the cover. It's kind of cool looking. So, there you have it with that. Also, this one, it's a number 2, believe it or not, of Luke Cage. And if you guys haven't read the first issue of the new Luke Cage series, it's actually pretty good. And the second issue came out, you know, on this past Wednesday. And if any of you guys read Luke Cage yet, tell me what you think. I actually like the first issue. Actually, honestly, like, the comics for Luke Cage and Iron Fist, their respective series, are actually pretty good. Better than the TV show, to be honest with you. Actually, I don't have to be honest with you. It's true. The TV shows are okay. Here's another one I got, which kind of threw me off. Not what I'm going to call a hot book, but I don't know how I got this far. But Star Wars got a Poe Dameron annual number 1. Yeah, I'm baffled as much as anybody else is. I thought Poe Dameron was going to be a series that's going to like end at some point, like say about the 4th issue, or be a miniseries or something, you know, like a 3-issue miniseries. It's on issue 15, and this is an annual for Poe Dameron. So there's more to this cat than meets the eye, I guess. And who knows? It might be something we're looking forward to come Star Wars: The Last Jedi when that comes out, or perhaps Episode 9 when that comes out. There's probably like a silver lining for this character. I don't know. So, you know, the fact that they're the Poe Dameron annual kind of tells you that something might be up come one of the next Star Wars films. You know, I mean, to let a character go this long is kind of surprising. Or else they're just trying to cram this character down our throat. Came across this. This is I have no clue about what's in here. I mean, it's volume 1 of the book called September Morning. And it's by Mark Silvestri, Emilia Lazar, and Simiye Kesjan. I'm butchering that last name. I'm butchering the first name too. But yeah, cool Mark Silvestri cover. I'm certain he's probably didn't do the interiors for this, and I'm going to say I'm right. But yeah, looks interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, it's by Top Cow. You can't go too wrong with Silvestri stuff by Top Cow. And if anybody's curious about the Mary Jane stuff I've been picking up, this is Invincible Iron Man number 8, and also the variant cover, the Mary Jane edition. And that one, you know, was given to me by my LCS guy, who let me see, the cover is by Marco Cicchetto. I'm not familiar with the artist's work, but just for the plain and simple fact that it just looks pretty cool, I figured I'd pick it up. You know, because you know, he just gave me a couple of you know, variants. Like, there's some that I thought, okay, you know, thank you for some of the stuff, and he also gave me this. He also gave me a couple things like this Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. It's like a 4-pack. I'm gonna break it out, but you know, I guess either they're not selling, or maybe it's because I buy too many damn books from his comic store. But either way, it's pretty nice of him to do it. So, you know, got the Mary Jane variant for that, and of course got variant cover by Mike Deodato for Spectacular Spider-Man, and then of course he also came with this, which I was kind of surprised. I like that one. You know, like I don't dig too many of the hip hop variants, but you know, I actually like that Tupac like swipe of All Eyes on Me, and it's pretty cool. So here's a regular cover of Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, and the blank cover. So next time I go to a con, I could always get something drawn by somebody. It could be somebody popular or somebody not so popular, but it came with a pack that he sold me, so I was cool with it. You know, well, not sold, sorry. he gave to me. So, and also gave me this one. This is the Darth Maul 1 in 25 variant by DNA, who did the Gwenpool variant last week. I believe it was last week, yeah. It's a Gwenpool variant that DNA did, you know, and also got this one. This one, I'm starting to wonder if there's a reason why you get it to me for free. Maybe because the cover is okay. I mean, I think the cover's decent. It kind of looks like a miniature Darth Maul, you know, with the very big lightsaber. I don't know. I think the proportions are a little off. You know, and maybe DNA does better art on women than he does on men. So, got that. And last but not least, this one I'm going to probably read when I get off this camera and figure out what's going on. Weapons of Mutant Destruction, Alpha, number 1. It was pretty straight lace. I think they were kind of like, you know, very vanilla and plain as far as promoting this book. Because, I mean, I've heard of it, but I didn't hear too much of it. And I didn't see any variants for it. So it's kind of a surprise there. And pretty much, if you look at the picture, it's, you know, kind of like the Hulk with Wolverine claws going on. So I'm sure this title's up to no good. But that's it, guys. I did pick up some Secret Empire stuff, but you know, I think they're getting a little too crazy with that Secret Empire stuff, and it's not even worth sharing. But that's it, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'm sure you do. Also, be sure to comment. Tell me what you picked up from the comic shop this past week. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Without a doubt, please subscribe. And if you have already, please bring more people along. Great. Later. Peace.